Well, I did plan to show you the Boxing Day match today and feel all festive in the Journeyman, but unfortunately, we had a waterlogged pitch, so you've got the 29th of December instead. Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2019. I'm Joe if you're new around here, and welcome to part 5 of Season 2 of the Journeyman with South Shields. And in today's episode, we take on Guiseley and Alfreton in the National League North. So, since you were last with us, things have gone rather well, it has to be said. I think the last episode, was that FC United match there. We then went on to beat Brackley Town 4-2, Daniel Wright, Carl Finnegan and Thornley on the score sheet. We then drew 2-2 away from home in the FA Trophy. We then drew 2-2 at home, but we won on penalties, which was good. We then beat Spennymoor 2-0, Carl Finnegan and David Foley on the score sheet there. And then we beat Chester 2-0 in the FA Trophy first round. So that all means that we are 15th in the National League North. But it sort of doesn't tell the whole story. We're 10 points clear of relegation. We have got 2 games in hand. So we could well be up in 7th at the moment if we'd won both of our games that have been cancelled due to a waterlogged pitch. But no, I think we're doing really, really well with Shields, and hopefully we can continue that form today. So let's have a little look at the team that I'm going to be putting out there. We've got Brendan Pearson in goal. We've then got Thornley, Morse, Anderson and Patterson in defence. We've then got Chapman, Wright and York in the midfield, with Bateson and Wall starting wide of Nico Muir up top. For Fournier's first start of the season. I did give him a little go recently, and he's done alright. So we're going to give him a go today. We're going to see how he does. And look at these new star ratings. I really don't like the look of them. But hey ho, Football Manager's been updated just before the full release, and that's something they've added in. There's actually a petition to change it. I'm not that against it, but is that Clinton Morrison? No, it's Curtis Morrison. Anyway, let's get into the match, and hopefully we'll be able to continue our good form in the league. But knowing that the camera's on now, it's all going to go wrong, I'm pretty sure. Pardon me. But here we go, playing Guiseley. Hopefully we can put in a good performance and get another victory in the column. He has Patterson with the corner, gets it into the middle. Morse is there, Bateson on the line, baby line in there, gets his first goal of the season. It's 1-0, and that is a great start of the match. And what a corner that was by the Ginger Ninja himself over there, Matty Patterson. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have ginger hair anymore, but there you go. So it's 1-0. Here's Patterson again, now to Wright. Righty on the ball, switches the play. Oh dear, that's not good. Here's Morrison, gets it forward to Ogunseri. Oh, what a finish. What a finish there, and it's 1-1 after 10 minutes, his 16th goal of the season. How I wish we had a striker that scored 16 goals. But it was a good idea from Wright to try and switch the play. It was just a little bit misdirected, and they've hit us on the counter-attack there, but unlucky. So it's 1-1, which I guess we take. Guiseley are actually above us in the league, so we'll just have to see how they do. Oh, I thought that was going to be a spectacular goal there from Righty. And here he is again, he gets it into the middle, Dylan Morse is there, heads it down, Chapman, that was a huge chance, just got under it unfortunately. But we are playing really well so far, and I think it is sort of testament to how good we have been playing, and it's good to show you on camera the sort of football we're capable of. We are going for more of a gegenpressing style now, just trying to be a bit more proactive. You know, we were sort of soaking up pressure before trying to hit teams on the break. Now we're trying to do the sort of attacking, because we've got off to such a good start. I think we're capable of it, and we have been doing really, really well, to be fair. So hopefully that's something we can continue today. But it is still 1-1. We need to be taking our chances. We have had a couple of good ones. Here's Righty with the free kick, gets it into the middle. Oh, Morrison was there, and now they're on the counter-attack. Here's Knights on the ball. He switches the play. Oh, and we're caught short here. Oh, that's a terrible finish, though, by Ogunussi. Or Ogunseri, sorry. And Nico Muir. I tell you what, we haven't seen much of him, have we? So let's get Carl Finnegan on instead. The target man on attack. We might bring Luke Wall off as well for David Foley, who has had a really good season, to be honest with you. So hopefully he'll be able to do something in these last 30 minutes. We'll tell them to show some passion. And they're fired up for this last 25 minutes. Can we find a winner? We're going to go attacking. We might have to make another substitution right. Actually, we haven't got any central midfielders on. Well, what we could do, hold on. Let's go into the tactics screen. We could stick 2 up top. We could stick Bateson up there with Finney. Advance forward maybe. And then who are we going to move over? Guess Daniel Wright is the one. He hasn't done well in this match. So let's move him on and get Brad Jackson on. And you never know, that could be the answer, everybody. Come on. 15 minutes to go. Can we get a late winner here? That we deserve, really. It's a shame that it's not looking likely now, but I think we've played really well, and we don't deserve to not win this. Here's Foley with a free kick, gets it into the middle, and again that's headed away, and we're caught short once again. Here at the back, here's Morrison pushing forward. This could be a chance. He's going to pull it back, and that is horrific. Absolutely horrific. Come on, let's go very attacking for this last 3 minutes. We've got another set piece. Dylan Morse is there. He heads it down. Reece York. Oh, Finnegan. Oh, my word. That was a huge chance. And again, we've been doing well with set pieces, and this is definitely a case of 2 points lost. It's not often I've said that this season. Often we're really happy with the draw, but we have definitely dominated today. Looking at those stats, and it's a shame, 2 points lost, but again we extend our unbeaten streak for a few matches at least, and we'll be going into the next match with a bit of confidence, and hopefully we can get the job done. Just a couple of changes for this match against Alfreton Town, who are in the relegation zone. I will just continue up to it because, again, I'm an idiot and didn't beforehand, but we're trying to sign Greg Rutherford, which is funny. We're doing some contract renewals as well, which is quite important at this stage of the season. Try and tie down the best players for next season. So we have offered a few contracts about. Obviously, we want Dylan Morse in there. We want David Foley, Carl Finnegan, Matty Patterson, and those sorts of players. I don't know why, but when I'm speaking today, I've got a cough. I haven't had one for a little bit, but anyway, David Foley is coming to the team. So is Carl Finnegan. I think we played really well last time. I think we were just unlucky. So I am trying to go for the same team lineup, if you like. That was a little bit concerned. I don't know if you've seen it on the screen, but it just went completely blue for a second there. But it seems okay, touch wood. So hopefully... oh dear, I've just got rid of the stats. Is it going to pop up there? It does. Brilliant. we'll keep an eye on that throughout the match. But yeah, hopefully everything's going to be okay. Bateson gets it into the middle, and already an impressive start, you would say. Chapman, gets a shot off, and Ramsbottom with the save. So after 25 seconds, we've already had 2 chances. And that's a really good sign. Alfreton are down in the relegation zone, as I say. They're bottom of the table, in fact, 10 points from safety. So this should be a game that we're looking to win. Especially if we're serious about, finishing in the top half, maybe even having a cheeky push for the playoffs. This is the sort of game we need to be going out and winning. So, look at the domination so far. Now then, Bateson. How's his injury getting on? Potential thigh injury. That's fairly serious, to be honest. We'll bring him off at half time. But again, not the best first half. The stats would imply otherwise. We have been completely on top. We're going to be aggressive with them, and just try and, I don't know. Let's encourage him. Oh dear. We've demotivated him even more, which is fantastic, isn't it? But we'll bring Bateson off, bring Brad Jackson on, another one that we're trying to hold down to another year. I think keeping most of the squad together is going to be a good idea. Patterson gets it into the middle. Oh, it's a penalty. It must have been a handball. It was. I've just read it on the commentary, and this is going to be a red card as well. So a double whammy. Who's taking the penalty? It looks like Carl Finnegan is going to step up, and he's going to take it. He shoots and he scores. It's 1-0 to the Mariners. Carl Finnegan with a fantastic penalty. His 11th goal of the season. He's certainly come into his own the last few weeks, improving as a footballer, even at the grand old age of 33. He's banging them in, and it's 1-0 now, which is really good, and hopefully we can hold on to it. 60 minutes gone, and again Daniel Wright not quite playing the way that I would expect him to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap him with Matty Patterson. He can play as a ball winner on support, and we'll bring on Luke Wall at left back instead. That could be a very risky move with 25 minutes to go, but hopefully we'll be okay. Let's see the feedback. Nobody seems to... Oh, hold on. There's a couple of inspired players there. Patterson gets it into the middle now. Morse with the header, and it's a good save by Ramsbottom in the end. But again, we look dangerous from set plays, and that's testament to the work done on the training ground over the last few weeks. That's a solid header out. Come on, we need to get it. Oh, Chapman does. Jackson now boots it forward towards Carl Finnegan. Unfortunately, didn't quite get there. Solid header out. Here's Phipps, and that's a terrible tackle from Patterson, and he could be sent off here. We put him in as a ball-winning midfielder on a yellow card. That seems like a mistake, because now he's been sent off. Oh dear. Right, let's move these boys back a little bit, and we're going to go a bit more cautious. We'll try park the bus, I guess. Is what we'll try. So we'll be defensive for this last 15 minutes. We'll try and hold on to this valuable 3 points, which will take us up to 13th in the league and only 3 points off the playoff spots with a game in hand. So things are looking rosy at Shields this season. And, don't get us wrong. It is an absolute miracle if we stay up this season. I think we were, 1,000 to 1 to go up or something like that. So, absolutely crazy. But we've come through it with a 1-0 victory. We will just have a little look at that season preview and see how badly the media expected us to do. Shields in control, which is great to see. He's banned for one match, so we'll give him the good old warning, and I'm sure he'll accept it, which he does. So let's go into the competition. the National League North. It is incredibly close, but we are 14 points clear of relegation now, which is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But there's the season preview. We were predicted to go down. We're now 55-1. It wasn't 55-1 at the start of the season, I'll tell you that. We were predicted to finish at rock bottom, but we're actually doing really well, and we've still got a chance of being promoted. I'm not saying we will be. We probably won't be this season, at least. But if we can finish in the top 10, that would be amazing. And with the current form, we deserve to. We could do, and arguably we should do. We've got a tough few matches coming up though. In the next few matches, which is, it's going to be a telling point of the season. If we can come out of that with a decent haul of points, then anything is possible. If you have enjoyed that, then make sure you do leave a like down below. It really does help me out. It means a lot to me as well. Subscribe to the channel for daily FM content, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.